Coming up day after tomorrow, the big day, you know the one we're talking about. It is Valentine's Day. When you're talking about flowers, plants, and arrangements, go to the ultimate authority in town, and that is Flowers by Gil Curt. We have Gil Curt right here.
Thank you.
Good to see you again, my friend.
Good to see you.
A beautiful assortment of just about everything here on the table this morning. I'd like to begin with these gorgeous orchids. Tell me a little bit about these.
Okay, the peach orchid is a new variety that has just come out.
Right.
And it is neat. It is a good seller. The white, of course, will never
Kind of a
outdo the white.
tradition.
Yes, because it will go anywhere, everywhere. Easy grown, don't overwater it, loves bright light, not sun. Think of rainforest.
That is the mistake I made with the first couple of these that I came across, and it was babying them to death, making sure they had plenty of water, which was too much.
Right, exactly. And these, there's two guys in California that hybridize orchids. They're the ones that came out with the ice cube. These are tropical,
Right.
not Alaskan.
You don't see a whole lot of ice cubes in the tropical rainforest.
Exactly. So you turn around and you freeze the roots. The amount of water that's in an ice cube is what you need to put in it, not the ice cube.
Which is about,
let it dissolve.
what, a tablespoon?
A tablespoon, about eight to 10 days. As long as it's in flower, go to a nursery and get plant food and feed it. You'll be surprised how much longer it'll last.
What do we have up here on the front right of the table?
Okay, that is French tulips. French tulips, and there's French and just regular Holland tulips,
Right.
the shorter stem. The French tulip is like a 18 to 24 inch stem. The heads are bigger, as you can see from this to this.
Sure.
The difference in it. Of course, more money. I mean, it's just like a rose.
Sure.
You've got a 40 centimeter rose, okay? Grocery store can sell this for how much? Because it didn't take long to grow it.
Right.
You get a 60 centimeter rose.
Sure.
Took longer to grow.
More time and more money
Exactly.
involved in it.
So why is the grocery store cheap? Well,
You get what you
pay for. Exactly.
All right, this arrangement here and every arrangement you have at Flowers by Gil Curt that comes in a glass vase or vase, depending on how much money you spend,
Right.
something unique here in the bottom of it. Take a look at this and tell me this signature decoration, the signature part of every arrangement you do.
We do seashells in the bottom of every clear glass container, which I guess we were the daddy, Curt and I were the daddy of clear glass containers.
Because when you started, everybody was doing marbles.
Marbles, and if it wasn't a clear glass, you didn't want stems exposed, you wanted a block of oasis in it.
Right.
I mean, oasis is a good designing tool, shall we say.
Sure.
But if you don't have a water source, you stick your finger in it, you feel it, it's wet. You don't put water in it will take it from the flower.
So Flowers by Gil Curt made it popular to lose your marbles.
Right,
and
right.
go into seashells.
Yes. So we decided to do seashells and have done it. And you'd be surprised at the people that will call and order an arrangement.
Right.
And that's what they ask for. Not for, I want tropical or I want roses or I want whatever. Make sure the seashells are the bottom of the container.
I can walk into a room full of flower arrangements and I can point out the ones that Gil Curt do, not just because of the quality, but because of the seashells. All right, we've got some roses here. This looks beautiful. I imagine an arrangement like this very popular as we get into Valentine's Day.
It is. And the mercury containers, which I've got two different varieties of them.
Right.
One's a compote, and then I've got just an ordinary vase. But it's very popular.
All right,
for something that you could keep other than a clear glass container.
Maybe I'm asking the obvious here, but what is your most popular seller this time of year?
Roses, red roses.
Red roses, without a doubt.
Yeah.
And you have another variety of colors of them, obviously.
The number two would be the mixed arrangement.
All right. But why do you think the roses are so popular this time of year, aside from the fact they're drop dead gorgeous?
Red means
It's
love.
Tradition.
Red means love, exactly.
About how many red roses will you guys go through this Valentine's season?
Oh, golly.
A bunch.
Yes, yes.
Safe to say a number's in the thousands?
Oh, yes, 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 very
All
much
right.
so.
And speaking of the red roses, here's one thing that's really cool. You'll notice on the table there are red rose petals, and these are not just here for the arrangement or the aesthetics. They're here for a reason, and that is?
You'd be surprised at the guys that come in and anniversary, we're going to have a party.
Right.
I need to make a track to the bedroom, to
Sure.
the whatever, and so I want rose petals. Or
Right.
they'll cover the bed. They're in a hotel at
Sure.
night. They want red roses all over the
So you can
all
actually,
over the bed.
You can actually buy the rose petals by the bag.
Right.
And you guys, I know that a lot of you are like me and you're flowerly challenged. These things are great. All you have to do is not put a whole lot of thought into them. Drop them out on the table, drop them out in the hallway, wherever you like. And I
Right.
would never have thought of this. Never. That's why
Does well.
you guys are
It does
the
good. You'd be
flower
surprised.
kingpins
Right.
that you are. All right, you can find out more. It's not too late to place an order, but you better
hurry.
do it quickly.
Yes.
Stop by the shop at 206 Tremont Street. Call them at 756-8603 and the website flowersbygilcurt.com. Gil, as always,
Thank
good
you.
to see you.
Thank you, thank you.
And we will see you on the other side of this commercial break.